Right in time for Valentine's Day, we have a magical and ethereal transit of Venus sextiling Neptune on Tuesday, February 13th. It has beautiful, soulful, and spiritual vibes, helping us connect with our romantic side and bring in a fairy tale connection. Let's take a closer look and break it down for all 12 signs. My name is Anastasia. I'm a traditional Western astrologer specializing in natal, relationship, and predictive readings. If you like my work, please support me by leaving a like or a comment, subscribing, and pressing the notification bell. It encourages the YouTube algorithm to show my content to more people, helps me grow, helps me bring more content your way. In exchange, you also have the option of saying thank you by buying me a coffee. I really appreciate every single one of you who has done that in the past. Before we dive in, I am calling February the month of love, and I am giving discounts on my relationship readings. You can save $20 on the relationship reading with a coupon code down below, or you can save $40 on the recorded relationship reading. The discount will be built into the reading. You can find it in the shop section of my website. And save on the synastry compatibility reading, or save on the relationship reading for you if you're single. So if you're single, I will take a look at your overall romantic promise, at your perfect partner, at the important dates for you romantically in the year to come. If you're in a relationship, I will look at the two of your charts together, your composite chart, your synastry chart, describe what works, and encourage and advise on things that maybe don't work or can be improved. Additionally, in the shop section of my website, you can find my magical candle creations, Venus in Libra and Venus in Libra 2, which are perfect for love. So Venus in Libra is the creation from 2022. It has the beautiful, empowered Venus in Libra. It smells like a rose, and it has copper foil in it to connect it with Venus, because copper is the metal of Venus. And then we have Venus in Libra 2, which was created in 2023. This one smells like honeysuckle jasmine, and it's decorated with amethyst stone to help connect the candle to the energy of Venus. Both of these candles are perfect. They're perfect for anyone looking for love, for anyone struggling to find connection. Astrologically, I highly recommend them for people born with their Venus in Aries, Scorpio, or Virgo, which are the signs the energy of love is a bit harder to access because of the complicated nature of the sign and the planet. For example, Venus in Aries tends to be very conquest oriented, very independent. So it's harder sometimes to just like enjoy the relationship, enjoy the playfulness, and be flirtatious, and sort of not keep seeking for, not continue to look for challenge. So Venus in Libra candle or Venus in Libra 2 can be perfect for you. Additionally, if you're born with Venus in one of the dark houses 6th, 8th, or 12th, if your Venus is conjunct, opposite, or square Saturn, or if it's making any difficult aspects to Pluto, or even if a Venus squares Mars, because if it squares Mars, your desire in nature and your sexual nature might be a little bit different, and things you find sexually attractive are not the same things you desire. So highly recommend that. Additionally, if you'd like some help in the bedroom department, I have Mars Cazimi candle, which captured Mars in Scorpio, which is the sexiest sign, or one of the sexiest sign out there. Let's not, every single sign can be super sexy, but Mars in Scorpio has that reputation. Okay, so we're talking about Venus sextiling Neptune. This is not the biggest transit, but it still lasts a few days. It starts from about February 10th and goes exact at 8:35 a.m. on Tuesday, February 13th. And then it slowly sort of continues to be in the air until Venus enters Aquarius on February 16th. So between 10th and 16th, we have this soulful, beautiful connection between Venus and Neptune. Venus is currently in Capricorn. She is more traditional. She's more conservative. She's focused on building strong relationships, committing, working hard. She's not afraid of persevering. Neptune is dreamy in Pisces. It can help you meet the person who both fulfills your sort of conservative or serious desires, but also someone who, you know, who touches your soul. Neptune is very, like I said, very kind of like romantic and ethereal and dreamy. So meeting someone who, like, I think touches you on a deep level and makes your heart sing is very likely here. If you're in an existing relationship, your relationship will benefit from increased sensitivity, more like sexual connection, but it's not just like raw sort of hard sex. It's about romance. It's about slowness. You may even encourage, like, you know, you may be like reading poetry to one another or practicing like massage or tantra or anything like that. It could be very pleasurable at this point. It's a great time for any creative pursuits too, for doing something fun with your partner, or for even like dressing up and filming yourself. You don't have to post it, but it can like boost your confidence and it can encourage you to feel more comfortable in your skin. If you're shopping, you can buy something that's also very like beautiful and unique and maybe inspirational. But I think on the lowest level, this could just be like a happy day where you're having a good time with people you love. It doesn't even have to be romantic. But on the highest level, this could be about meeting someone new. This could be about spiritual connection, forgiveness, very much moving past anything that's been holding you back. I know it coincides with Valentine's Day, but even in general, it's a good time to like connect with people you love, to cuddle, to watch a movie together, to, you know, give back in a way you can to the people you love, or even volunteer at a charity organization, something like that. So let's take a quick look at each sign. I'm not gonna do too in-depth reading for this, but I will describe where that pleasure can be coming from for you around this time, and where the romance can be coming from for you around this time. So if you are an Aries rising, Venus in your 10th house will sextile Neptune in the 12th. And I see this as getting away with your partner, as doing some kind of yoga, meditation, spiritual retreat. You may be connecting with your inner interests, and you may be like enjoying alone time, pampering yourself, and, you know, envisioning the best future, for example. Really good time to get away, really good time to go like to a cabin in the woods and just like look into your partner's eyes and maybe meditate together, do yoga together, do something like very low key. Turn your phone off and enjoy the company of the person you love. Next, if you are a Taurus rising, Venus is currently in your 9th house. It will sextile Neptune in the 11th. How about doing something for Valentine's Day where you get to learn, where you get to maybe go with your friends to a cooking class and you get to explore something? Or how about pulling out a book of poses? What is that? Kama Sutra or something, and like trying something new, right? Because like Venus in the 9th house will be very interested in like exploring. And because it sextiles Neptune in the 11th, you can do so with your friends, like I said, where you maybe go and take a group class together and have like a double date, and you both connect with your partner, but you also connect with your friends. Or it could be like, I think, stimulated by new ideas and excited about new possibilities. And of course, because we're talking about romantic energy here, trying new things romantically would be great at this time. Also dating a friend, dating a classmate, connecting with your teachers, feeling like you can accomplish a lot, playing with, sharing some of your knowledge on social media, practicing on your friends and your loved ones. All of that could be great around this time too. If you are a Gemini rising, Venus in your 8th house will sextile Neptune in the 10th. And this could be romantic. This could be a great opportunity, I think, to connect with your partner and to talk about your dreams and to talk about your vision of the future, how much money you want to make, right? It's Venus in the house of partners, money, and sextiling Neptune in the 10th house of career, status, and reputation. So I think you could enjoy just sort of envisioning the future. It could be the time when you're dating someone you're working with, or you're experiencing a sense of like crushing on the colleague. There's also beautiful opportunities, I think, for financial gains at this time, for getting some kind of support from people you work with, for getting reassurance, acknowledgement, and perhaps if you are getting financial support, or if you are getting some kind of money coming your way, even if it's coming because you're hustling a lot, there is an invitation there to think of how you can spend your money and grow your money and maybe invest it in following your dreams. If you are a Cancer rising, Venus is still in your 7th house and it's going to sextile Neptune in the 9th. This is beautiful. It's Venus in the house of relationships. It's the most harmonious, diplomatic you are, sextiling Neptune in the 9th, the house of travel, the house of education, the house of foreign lands and legal matters and writing. So partnerships that lead to travel together, so going on a trip with your partner, or studying something with your partner. Here we have similar vibes to Taurus rising, or teaching a class, or sort of dating a teacher. Hopefully they are age appropriate. Like you might be getting your second education and your teacher is around the same age, or dating a classmate. Let's not go there with teachers. Let's imagine dating a classmate or dating someone foreign. And also I think like growing together in a partnership, learning together in a partnership, seeing a similar future, connecting on sort of the topic of your beliefs and ideals is great here. As well as maybe starting a partnership that involves travel, education, writing, legal matters. Next, if you are a Leo rising, Venus in your 6th house will sextile Neptune in the 8th. And you, I feel like here, romantically, this could be the time when your partner is extra generous with you. Neptune in the 8th, other people's resources coming to you. So around the time of Valentine's Day, maybe they're treating you to dinner and taking care of you and getting you a good present. It can also, it's connecting the house of health, work, service with the house of debts, taxes, other people's money. So could you be getting a bonus? Could you be getting a reward, recognition, appreciation, compliment, something that just warms your heart and makes you feel happy? If you're single, could you be dating a colleague? Could there be romance sparking there? And another possibility that comes to mind is definitely making amends with colleagues. If there has been some kind of work situation that has felt a bit difficult, if you've dealt with a little bit of drama at work, this is definitely the opportunity to move past it, to see the big picture and to come closer. Next, Virgo rising, Venus in your 5th house is sextiling Neptune in the 5th. This is both houses of romance coming into focus. Venus in the 5th house, she's in her house joy. You're feeling more driven to have fun. There might be more sex happening in your life. And the sextile to Neptune in the 7th is actually great for not just having fun, but also turning that fun into a committed relationship. So I can see this as a moment of like truthful connection, experiencing more understanding, seeing the future together, envisioning, what might happen and sort of coming to dream together and connecting together. And so like something that maybe started as just a sexual connection turns into something more stable and long lasting and promising. You can also experience around that time some kind of developments connected to parenthood, developments connected to creative partnerships, and developments connected to marriage, engagement. There's lots of nice possibilities. But keep in mind that this is a shorter transit. It's not a big of a bang as when we have like an eclipse happening in your 7th house, which is coming up in 2025. Even in 2024, in September, there's going to be an eclipse in your 7th house. So big romantic things are brewing. Next, beautiful Libra risings. Venus is in your 4th house. It sextiles Neptune in the 6th. For some of you, this could be the time of like ease and happiness at home, sort of moving past any family drama, any family challenges, moving past any health issues. It could be the time when you're finally like, okay, I feel healthy, I feel happy, I'm getting a clean bill of health. Finally, that is behind me, whatever has been bugging you. It could also be the opportunity to spend a beautiful night indoors with your partner, or even connect with your family and just have a good time, take a break, put your work on pause, and enjoy your surroundings. Next, we have Scorpio rising. For Scorpio rising, Venus in the 3rd house will sextile Neptune in the 5th. And this seems to me like, you know, Venus is in the 3rd house. It brings good times in the neighborhood, good times in the local bar or local movie theater, or like some kind of trivia night, doing something fun in your neighborhood. Going on a double date with your siblings could be great. There's a sextile to Neptune in the 5th. Doing fun, pleasurable activities. Getting involved with a neighbor. Getting sort of seeing like sparks flying with someone you're neighbors with. Or meeting someone that your sibling connected you with are also a possibility. Your mind is very stimulated. There's a lot of new ideas. So you might also find yourself being more open-minded and experimenting sexually, potentially. And maybe feeling more connected to your children, feeling more attuned to people you love in your life, feeling more connected romantically, having some like fun conversations about the future, reading poetry to one another. All of those are beautiful possibilities here as well. Next, we have Sagittarius rising. Venus in your 2nd house will sextile Neptune in the 4th. And you may feel happy in your home. You may be getting presents from family or investing in your home. If we're talking about romance, you know, Venus being in the 2nd house, sextiling Neptune in the 4th, maybe there is like a night in with your boo, with your honey, and you are just like having a good time, and you're talking about the future, and you're maybe coming to some kind of agreement about your living situation, about your plans to relocate or your plans to change your home and live in the same place together. So kind of very nice energy connecting the house of values, your values with your partner's values, with your family's values, with your vision of the future home and the future family. So I like that for you, Sagittarius risings, quite a lot. If you are a Capricorn rising, Venus in your 1st house will sextile Neptune in the 3rd house. Venus in the 1st is one of my faves, all-time faves. It makes you be the most charming, be the most sort of, especially if your ascendant is between 23 and 29 degrees Capricorn. Right now, Neptune is sextiling it and Venus will be passing right next to it. So you're very charming. You're maybe having some kind of flirtatious conversations. You're maybe making amends if there has been any sort of difficulty in your relationship. There might be more support, more gifts, more sort of invitations on dates, more flirting. I can see your phone sort of buzzing with text messages and compliments coming your way. Lovely kind of time to talk about the future, lovely time to go out in the neighborhood and maybe have a double date with your sibling and their partner, or Even connecting with neighbors, like romance sparking with a neighbor. Maybe you're moving and you're exploring a brand new territory with brand new people around you. How cool is that? If you are an Aquarius rising, Venus in your 12th house will sextile Neptune in the 2nd. And here you're having a passionate evening indoors. Maybe you're more inclined to spend Valentine's Day in kind of private quarters and just connect with your partner and just be, you know, together with them and have a quiet date night. The sextile to Neptune in the 2nd could be the time when you are, maybe you've saved some money aside and now you're traveling with your partner and you're like enjoying spending this money. Or you get, you know, like if you've had a busy sort of home with lots of things going on, everybody leaves, everybody goes on to do their things, and you're just like at peace at home, happy with your partner or happy even by yourself. And kind of finding support through spiritual practices, through yoga, meditation, journaling, anything like that could be really great. And I'm like, and imagination. 12th house rules imagination. So when there is a connection between 12th house and the 2nd house, you can also be discovering your hidden talents or even be making money through your hidden talents. So if you have like passion for pottery, this could be a great time to set up your Etsy account and start selling things on Etsy. Last but not least, if you are a Pisces rising, Venus in your 11th house will sextile Neptune in the 1st, and you are experiencing, I think, better connections with your friends. You're feeling more supported. You're feeling more appreciated. Maybe it's right around the time of your birthday, as I know some Aquarians are going to be celebrating their birthday right around that time. So being, you know, with people who cherish you, who value you. But of course, if you're a Pisces rising, your sun could be in any sign. So only a small portion of you will be having their birthday at that point. But like, just I think overall sense of connecting with friends, coming closer with friends, feeling a sense of community. Let's remember Pluto has been in your 11th house since 2008 and just left. Will come back for a little bit in September, October this year, but it's the first time Venus over there is not conjoining Pluto and is making a sextile to Neptune as her last aspect. So it could be a sense of like, okay, friendships haven't been always easy. There could have been some drama, but you do have a core group of people that is supportive, that is loving, that is there for you. And this is it. I hope you enjoy this beautiful Venus sextile Neptune. I hope you have a good Valentine's Day, whether you're celebrating or not. If you're single, just celebrate yourself, high five yourself, wrap yourself in a warm blanket, treat yourself to a delicious meal. You are the most important person you have. You are with yourself 100% of the time, so you gotta show the beautiful you some love. I'll talk to you very soon. Have a great week. Bye.